I wish people would read a book, preferably the dictionary once in a while. I mean, either that, or at least be educated enough to defend yourself in arguments you're so strongly opinionated on. A few examples. There are these outright, out loud claims of people saying, I don't need no drama, and I live drama-free. First off, don't know is a double negative, which equates to not know, or yes. So you've already claimed aloud that you are indeed living in a world of drama, particularly your own. Secondly, drama by definition is an exciting, emotional, or unexpected series of events or set of circumstances, and I find it hard to believe that you're completely free of excitement and emotions, and that every event of your life is precognitively prepared for, free of surprise. I'd like to point out to the people offended by my humorous posts or things being made fun of on the internet, the definition of satire. Satire is the use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices, particularly in the context of contemporary politics or other topical issues. If you are offended, this is good. For one, it means you have emotions and feelings. That's really nice. Your arrogance and complaints, however, are not good and are completely invalid. In a world where the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom of religion in the press practically becomes non-existent, realize that nothing on the news is new. Nothing is scary unless you're uneducated, and that words are just that, words. That you, as the reader, viewer, or listener, are giving power over you by allowing them to lead your emotions one way or the other. If you've not been offended by the types of things that I post, then you are probably either educated on the things being discussed, or are either desensitized by the world around you. Hence the meaning and the mentioning of the news and the media. The world is nearly a complete focal point on horror, chaos, death, despair, and destruction. So amidst all of these negative ways of thinking, how can you be offended by words? You've seen and heard worse. And what set you off probably had nothing whatsoever to do with you in the first place. Let's talk a little bit about niggers. Now, nigger is an revolutionary slur derived from the word negro. Slurred the word? Slur the word, drop the O, and you get nigger. And so, in technicality, its original definition may be considered to be the following: African American or ignorant. These, however, are not the same definition. In ancient times where slavery was popular amongst land and farm owners in what was still a greedy, economical, corporate land, the whites, or rather, if you want to be less segregational and racist, while approaching these subjects and complaining, the Caucasians, considered their fellow black to be a what kind of race? An ignorant race. Now, for generations to come, not only has this word been continued in its usage, but evolved or devolved its ethnic slurring verbial usage even further into the word nigga, which means friend or associate, acquaintance, if you were, still more often referring to the so-called black race. I use the word nigger in my vocabulary, and I am glad that I offend you while you refer to yourself as black and to me as a white race, instead of seeing us as the human race. The word ignorant to me has no color context, and thus I leaned more toward the second definition of nigger to mean ignorant. I know many white or Caucasian niggers. Furthermore, if you really want to get offended, it has been scientifically proven that the Africana skull is older and less evolved than the Caucasian skull, suggesting that we, Caucasians, have evolved from black people. I have many African American friends, and a few of them are even comfortable with me using the word my way. If you're offended, read a book, or a dictionary, or a thesaurus, or a history book, or if you're bored in the new century, try Google. I hear that it's called a search engine, and that in less than a second you can search billions of web pages and archived information at your fingertips in relevance to your query. So if you're offended by the word nigger, I'm sorry that you're a nigger. But what about swearing? Personally, I think it's fucking stupid to begin with. It's a complete waste of breath, but easy to habitually form. Consider the following excerpt. Where are you going? I'm going to the fucking store. Now consider the following. Where are you going? I'm going to the store. You saved 7 letters and plenty of time, expressed the same level of emotion, the same thoughts, and didn't incorporate a word in a sense of which it has absolutely no meaning. Fucking derives from the German word friegen, which means to strike. So I guess I am saying that I'm going to strike the store, which makes absolutely no sense. To exclaim damn it in time of dismay is only to worsen your situation, as a verb meaning to condemn from the Latin word damnum for loss and damage. Bitch means a female dog, wolf, a fox, or otter, and ass means a donkey. So I guess those kind of make sense, unless of course you're telling someone how beautiful you think their donkey is, in which case I think you'll love West Virginia. Bitches and hoes all over the farm. Plow the field, just wipe the shit off your boots before you go home to my sister's room. We try to keep the house clean. Not so much of STDs, but of mud. Does this offend you? Good. Want to fight about it? I would love to fuck you. That is, to strike you for your ignorance to conceive intellectual thoughts. And what about politics? Retards, that is, people who delay or hold back in terms of progress, development, or accomplishment by definition. Retards you often hear exclaim, "Oh, I'm a Republican. Oh, I'm a Democrat." No, you are a retard. If you've decided prematurely to coincide with an unknown, with a party, a group, or a force before even hearing the issues to be discussed, if you are that dense, then you are the definition of a retard. I'm making this sort of spur of the moment, so this is a small list of things that irritate me about the ignorance of the mass. And if I offended you or opened your mind, then this video was a success. So hit like, or get this account banned. Do what you will. Just don't be a dumb fucking retarded bitch-ass nigger. I look forward to the next installment of How Many People Can I Offend in the near future. I am Jesus, and I accept and I approve this message.